actually made the process halted. But police visibility, you can see they're trying to put things in order and ensure there's some relatively calm and peace here for whatever exercise that is supposed to be taken today, apart from the Nsawam Adjei recollation to take place. So we are your Election Command Center. Trust us for all the updates and the post-election related issues. Just name them. We'll bring it to you as it is, comprehensive. Make sure all the stakeholders that matter, all the parties involved, get a fair share. Their voices will be heard. When you talk about
also, George Queening at the Collation Center of the Electoral Commission, Tesano, right here. You have the presence of the police. Really, it's actually a police premises, but how we have now migrated as a country to get into the premises of the police, another question for you as viewers to also contribute to. But it is Ghana Decides 2024, and the post-elections and also the collation processes, the recollation processes also happening again. Just before now, we're also told by Ibrahim Abubakar from Kumasi that we have a number of constituencies that the Electoral Commission says that it wants to bring to Accra for recollation. And we also have a number of individuals there. Dr. Kwabena Dufo as well is also there as well.
So police station, this police station, that's where we have collations. So why are we doing it here? Why? Can you explain?
Maybe because tempers are high, so this is a zone which is, when you talk about security,
the police should calm them down. They should not bring collation. It's the work of the collation is not the work of police. Calming down, making sure there's peace, is the responsibility of the police, no collation. Why do we have police stations? Elections are won or lost at the polling stations, not police stations. Why are we here? My brother, they have a responsibility to calm down people who are angry, but not to determine collations. Is that your job? Is it? So why are we here? Why are we here? Please, we want peace. Whatever happened at the polling stations, we should go back there, look at the figures, and then agree. But not here.
So moving forward, there'll be some sort of confusion here and there, marring the beauty of the whole process. Yes, moving forward, what do you think
they have a responsibility as police officers to restore peace. And we should encourage them to restore peace, but not to get into collation of data or figures. Is that their job? What are the agents? EC officials or the returning officers, what are they? That's their job, not the job of police officers. I'm sorry. Let's all agree as politicians that our job is to make sure we get the right results, but not to send our results to the police. Why are we here? For what? What are we determining here? Figures or peace? If it's peace, we don't talk of figures here. Master policeman, why are we in your hands here?
For me, I just want to know what you make of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's, posture, where even before the EC declared the official result, he came out to concede defeat. So this is what the leader of the NPP caucus in Parliament, Alexander Pejomakin, is, standing on to ensure that your president-elect calls your people to order.
Bawumia did that because he had seen the figures, his figures. He knew that he had lost. It was done at the collation centers, the police stations, your police stations. Did Dr. Bawumia call the police? Did he? No, he said, I have looked at my figures. I declared that I have not won the elections, so I'm conceding. Beautiful. But why have you called us here?
But Doc, if you're not really comfortable with this very place as a center to collate all this, then it means that the 3 constituencies already declared will be illegal, because according to your Deputy Director of Elections and IT, they are illegal because the person that declared it is not a returning officer.
That's the point I'm making. Determination should be done by the returning officer, lawyer, is it not true?
That is the point.
You see? The police.
You see, that is the point.
Returning officers have that responsibility under the Constitution.
If a declaration is done by not a returning officer, then you have all the right to go to court and have your remedy at the court. For instance, in a constituency like Obuasi East, I was personally there. After the collation and everything, on the pink sheet, the sitting MP, signed having lost, and our parliamentary candidate for NDC signed, and the returning officer declared the NDC candidate as the winner. It is all over. So now you bring that person here to recollect and re-declared.
Why? I know your chairman will be having a press conference at 10:30. I don't know if you have any snippets to share with us. What exactly do you think are some of the things they're going to touch on this afternoon?
About the illegalities that is going on here. Because you see, before the beginning of these elections, the EC herself told us that elections are won at the polling stations. And that is exactly what we did. We won the elections at the polling stations. So why are elections being declared at the police station? That is double standardness.
So before I wrap up, maybe you want to share with us your last
case. We are going. We have made our case. We're not happy being here. We don't declare elections results at the police stations, but polling stations. So thank you. Bye-bye.
Dr. Komna Dufour is... Okay, so you are actually, but he's on the part of the NPP. I know, yeah. Okay.
Because I think my revered former finance minister is getting the whole concept wrong when he is claiming that elections are not being declared at the polling stations.
I think his concern is more like police intimidation.
The truth of the matter is that if you have NDC thugs go into an electoral commission's office in Ayensuano, set the place ablaze, on fire. If you have NDC thugs go to Fantiakwa North,
all political parties do this. We are not equalizing this, but I think we should actually talk to this matter. It's something that both parties do.
So let me finish the statement without interjecting. If these things happens and the police realize that security situation in these places are not tenable for declaration or freely collation of the elections, and they want to provide security at appropriate place, then you wrongly say that it is being collected at the police station, which is not correct.
But people came with their pink sheets anyways. So in a case where maybe it's quite not convenient to declare the result because of tension and all that, what best can we do that?
The best thing that can be done over those constituencies is to go for a run. Because you see, you see what they are doing. For instance, in Mangaso, an NDC supporter was shot and killed in Mangaso.
He's my boy.
So nobody died. Nobody died. So where is he now? Where's the person?
You can't come here and lie to us.
So where's the person?
The guy is my boy.
So where is he? Is he in hospital
right now?
That's what he said. He's dead.
NDC member. So he can't tell me he was shot. He's an NDC member. He's my guy. Even the day of the election,
Nimo was shot. Look at you. You are lying.
You are not 5 people.
5 people were shot.
Stop lying.
So if you don't have evidence, I'm sure if you don't have evidence, I'll not allow you to say this on national television. And so earlier we heard from the former Minister of Finance, Dr. Kobna Duffuor, not really comfortable with the fact that results are being recollated here, and also talked about some sort of military intimidation. Please.
Behind him, Dr. Rashid Tanko Computer. He is Deputy Director of Elections and IT for the NDC. Just giving you updates as to what is happening at the EC Collation Center. The NDC have served notice that when it comes to Insamwam, to be specific, they have gotten an injunction from the court seeking to halt the whole collation process. And they say
he's my boy. I know the father, I know the mother, I know all the siblings. So they can't come and then lie to the whole public that he's an NDC member, of which I know very well.
So have you reported the issue? Are you following up on the issue?
Of course.
So have you asked him what mechanism he put in place to know that the person is NDC?
Where does he even come from? Where is from? That guy who spoke, where is he even from in the first place? While some of us, we are from Mankanso, knowing very well the guy was shot by NDC member. Now they are claiming that even the guy is a member of the NDC, of which is emphatically not true. So they can't lie like that.
Well, so these are some, party agents of the MPP, and
and what we also do know is that the number of seats that are again being contested in terms of the declaration that have been made or the counting based on what the results are from the various polling stations. A number of them will West.
But meanwhile, the Joint Transition Team is working today. We know they were inaugurated just days back. My colleague Maxwell Ogbagba joins us live for updates on that. We know that after the team has been inaugurated, the next line of action would be constituting the other subcommittees as they look at their job. Let's go to Maxwell Ogbagba. Maxwell, what can you report?
This is likely going to happen today. Remember the first day we had conversations about the outcome of the festive sittings, and he told us about the objections raised by the Mahama side of the transition about last-minute recruitments and payments. Let's find out his expectations for today. Mr. Kwachifusi, welcome to join us.
Thank you.
Great. So I want to find out from you what is likely to happen today.
Well, we expect to carry on from where we left off last Wednesday. You mentioned the concerns we raised at the last sitting regarding the last-minute appointments and mass recruitments and some payments that we find troubling, given its likely implications for our fiscal position. We were given some commitments last Wednesday on those matters. We were told that, first of all, there will be proper deliberation on them today. So we expect that the true picture will be painted and that we will be given access to critical information concerning these recruitments and payments. We were also told that in order to resolve the issues comprehensively, a committee will be set up to look into them in a manner that is thorough and a manner that brings out all the facts. So we expect that those commitments will be met today as the first item. And then any other business that may come up to will be dealt with.
What do you make of those who say that because the president, was set in 2016 by the then incoming NPP government, so the NDC side also wants to take the opportunity to pay.
There's a reason why there are precedents, and you have mentioned the precedent. Why is the present administration unable to abide by their own precedent? I think that they should abide by the precedent because it's a precedent that makes sense. It is only fair that when elections are over and a new president is elected, his team is given the opportunity to understand the exact situation of the country. So all major decisions regarding recruitments, payments, what have you, should be held on to, and should only be made with the express consent of the incoming administration, so that when we take office, we know exactly what situation we are walking into. The last thing we want is to be blindsided, only to walk into a situation where we are ambushed with all manner of demands and payments and people who have been recruited, because we will be working with these people in any event. So we should have a hand in their recruitment. And any payment that are made that would exact a toll on the national purse must be done with us in the know. And we expect nothing short of that.
Thank you for talking to us.
The pleasure is all mine.
So you just had
Alex Kwachi Ofosu, he is spokesperson for government's transition team. We know that both the NPP and the NDC, they have put together their team and they have commenced work. You're still watching Newstext. We'll be back after this break.
Major victim. The only victim here was the NPP. And that slump did not really go in favor of the NDC. In the time that you actually have had 1.7 million increase in the voter population, then this was able to climb maybe about 10-15% of that increment. But that slump means that people don't even trust the NDC enough. As while they mistrust the NPP, they don't trust the NDC enough. The only thing that will keep the NDC in office is good governance and proper economic turnaround. For the NPP, that is your chance to reorganize and know that you still have a constituency that is willing to give you a chance if you conduct yourself well. Stop creating chaos. Be honorable. You know you have lost. I was on set the last time. I told the NDC, we're also misbehaving in Damongo. You have lost. You have the pink sheet. The numbers show you are out. And not the prayer. If you've lost, you've lost. You have the numbers, you have the pink sheets. Declaration has been made. Move on. Obuasi East, move on. Nobody should subvert the will